Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Third installment of Scott's Selections here for Friday, December 13th. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. Picked up a loss in the NFL with Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns at minus 120 on FanDuel. Wasn't close. In fact, it's pretty difficult to actually go over that number when there are no touchdowns scored in the entire game. Game was awful. Hopefully, you didn't actually watch the thing, but the game was an eyesore, and Purdy was bad in particular, so not close. Look for a winner here on Friday. For the next play, though, want to remind everyone once again more plays on the website. So when you go to the website, the promo code WEH4US5 to record for purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the bell so you're notified never an episode. And for the extra play, going to college football, there is a game going on Friday night between Idaho and Montana State. And for this game, we're going to go with Montana State minus 14 at home at minus 110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So the coverage want to go with Montana State here in this game. First reason, they've been the class of the FCS the entire year. Best team by far. They're still undefeated, and they've been amazing at home. So in addition to being 13-0, they're 7-0 at home, and all 7 of those wins have come by at least 17 points. They have been unbeatable at home. It's happening once again here on Friday. Now, Montana State being undefeated is obviously good, both offensively and defensively. They are elite, and Idaho is, in other words, fine. Montana State ranks first in points per game and yards per game. Idaho does rank 42nd in points per game and 46th in yards per game, so pretty decent disparity there, offensively speaking. For the defense, though, decent disparity as well. Montana State does rank 6th in opponent points per game. Idaho does rank 34th, and Montana State does rank 7th in opponent yards per game. Idaho does rank 63rd. So clearly there's a disparity, both offensively and defensively, in terms of talent. I think that's going to be the case once again here on Friday. Now, they did face off earlier this season, actually. Faced off in October in Montana as well, and Montana State dominated. They led 38-0 in the final minute. Idaho scored a garbage time touchdown, and they won the game 38-7. Now, for that matchup, Idaho was missing their starting quarterback, so I am going to point that out. But defensively, they had no answers for the rushing attack of Montana State. In that game, Montana State had 360 rushing yards on 6.7 yards per carry and 3 rushing touchdowns. In fact, their star quarterback, Tommy Mellott, didn't really have to do much through the air. Was 11-15 for 121 and 2 touchdowns. Point is, though, you saw Montana State run it down their throats. Idaho not great against the run, and I think that's going to be the case once again here in this game. So Idaho defensively has got issues. Offensively might look better with their starting quarterback back, but they gave up 38 points, and Montana State kind of coasted down the stretch. In fact, they ended up benching their starting quarterback because they were up by so much. So I do think Montana State, once again, could kind of name the score in this game if they can run the ball down their throats again for the second time this season. Now, getting into the actual weather for this game is going to be in Montana, of course, and the weather is going to be about 29 degrees at kickoff. We'll point out Idaho does play in a dome. They did win last week, but that was a home game. So Idaho's going on the road to play in cold weather. Could be a potential problem in this matchup, so I do want to point that out. Now, for the actual head-to-head history, in addition to winning the first meeting this season 38-7, you're looking at Idaho, who's been really bad playing in Montana State, historically speaking. In fact, Idaho is 0-5 lifetime against Montana State on the road. So with the lack of road success here in this building, with Montana State winning every home game this season by at least 17 points, and with the first meeting this season being decided by 31, I think Montana State dominates. I think that they are definitely worthy favorites of the FCS title currently in the betting markets, and I think you're looking at this team looking sharp again in the FCS quarters. Give me Montana State to win this game by 17 plus, maybe by 20 and change, but I think Idaho's going to struggle with the cold, and they'll struggle outdoors, and I think that Montana State will really dominate the line of scrimmage on both sides. So give me Montana State to get the job done in this game. So once again, the play of the day here for Friday, December 13th is going to be on Montana State minus 14 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.